Hello, welcome back. See, I understand that pain is in levels, and I truly hope that you find the fortitude, the courage to deal with the pain you feel until it becomes an advantage. In this segment, we are discussing dealing with pain. You see, I noticed that it is very common with people who are hurt to deny the pain that they feel. Some they are very willing to deal with anything and anyone else but that very pain that is tearing them apart. But denying the pain will only stir up more pain, more hurt because of the burden of self-deception and the pretense not to be broken or hurt. I know one thing: wounds deepen when they are hidden and unattended to, right? Clots of flesh may cover the surface, which gives the illusion that it is healing or it has healed. But you cannot heal if you don't deal with it. Ignoring pain could lead to repeating it. Yes, the same way you keep repeating a mistake that you have not learned from. That's how pain keeps coming until we deal with it. It remains, rather, when we do not deal with it. So we are shedding light on how to navigate the feeling of pain and the likes of it. So, and the first tip on this point is pain is neutral. Yes, pain is neutral, and like happiness, it is able to mislead. Pain cannot and should not be trusted, and here's why. Dealing with pain is more about using it as a tool in your own favor and to understand how to deal with such experiences whenever they arise again, because they will. So you need to see pain as a tool that you can use in your own favor, all right? And then to deal with pain is to re-examine the entire experience. I see that most people, when painful experiences happen, they just lock it up and I don't want to talk about it, forget about it, leave it. No, when painful experiences happen, I advise that you recheck, you re-examine the experience. And in another part of this video, I will tell you why you need to re-examine, okay? Remember that pain cannot be trusted, so you cannot depend on pain. You can't depend on pain. This is not to say that you should ignore your pain. No, your feeling is valid, but then you cannot depend on it because it is a feeling. That you are not examining the experiences behind your pain could be the reason behind the continuity of the pain. It could be the reason you are stuck in pain in the first place, because you are not re-examining it. Some pains are caused by the forces of rebellion and ignorance, all right? And if you choose to hide the wound in order to momentarily escape the pain of dealing with it, you will be setting yourself up for perpetual pain, just like me. I was involved in an accident once, which led to a very deep cut on my leg, very deep wound, right? And as they tried to treat the wound, it was necessary that I take an injection to minimize the pain from the wound and enable them dress it and treat properly. But I refused to take the injection. I refused. I refused to take the injection because I had a phobia for injections, which is rooted in another bad experience that I had with injections too. The fear I had for that one injection led me to deal with excruciating pain, very excruciating pain from the treatment and the wound at the same time. Something that I would have just taken one injection to numb the pain and then, the treatment would be smooth and all. I received the injection right at the place where I had the wound and, they had to dress it. I dealt with all that pain. Why? Because I refused to take what was meant to aid my well-being. Life experiences come in such a way that you can keep getting hurt for refusing to examine and re-examine. Yes, true, it may not be your fault that you are hurt. People are cruel, people can be, and you didn't deserve the treatment that you received, right? Now, does that mean you should lock yourself up in the shadow of your own experience, bearing the heavy burden of the past, in addition to the ugly experiences and consequences of an already painful past? No, come on, you deserve joy, and I insist that you can let it go. Don't hold close to that pain. Why not look at it again? Don't lock the experience and push it away. Look at it again, examine it again. You see, the way to deal with pain is the way out. If you want out of pain, you have to deal with it. Yes, I'm amazed that people think pain can be swept under the carpet. This thing can blow up in your face later in the future. You cannot hide it just like that, right? To think that it is healed because it is hidden is deception. I'll say that again. To think that it is healed because it is hidden is deception. Do not shy away from it. Check your heart right now as you're listening to me. If the pain from that heartbreak is still there, if the desire to revenge is there, if you are still avoiding the topic, if you are still hiding from the reality of what happened, then you really need to heal. And I will be sharing in the next video how to deal with pain, points to consider if you really want to deal with pain. So see you in the next video.